Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are unlocking a secret that's been hiding in plain sight, the words you whisper to yourself every single day. We're going to dive into the guide Transcend the Power of Words and explore how a few simple phrases can literally rewire your brain and reshape your world.
So let's start with a question that really gets right to the heart of it all. What's the story you're telling yourself every day? Is that little voice in your head your biggest cheerleader, or is it your harshest critic? And look, for a lot of us, it's that second one, right? And that internal narrative, it has a way bigger impact than you might think. And this idea, right here, it's the core of everything we're talking about, the incredible power of our own thoughts. Just think about it for a second. A sculptor carves a block of stone to reveal this amazing piece of art inside. Well, your thoughts are the tools that are constantly shaping the person you are becoming. But okay, where do these automatic thoughts even come from? It's not just some random mental chatter. It all comes from this hidden script that's running deep, deep inside your subconscious mind. The best way to think about your subconscious is like this. It's the super powerful operating system for your entire life. It has stored every single thing you've ever learned, seen, and felt, especially from when you were a kid. And it uses all that data to run these automatic programs, the habits and reactions you just do without a second thought. Now here's what's so wild about this inner world. Your subconscious doesn't judge. It has no idea what's real and what's imagined. It just accepts whatever information you give it, which, well, that's the key. That's why we can consciously go in and change it. So, if all our negative thoughts are just old, learned patterns, kind of like outdated software on that subconscious computer, can we install an upgrade? Can we write some new positive code? Well, the answer is a huge, resounding yes. And this isn't just some feel-good idea. There's some incredible science to back it up. Every single thought you have creates this tiny electrical pathway between neurons in your brain. The more you repeat that thought, the stronger that pathway gets. It's like turning a little dirt path in the woods into a 6-lane superhighway. This slide gives us the perfect visual for this whole process. An unformed thought, that's like dry, untouched earth. A new intentional thought, that's like the first little trickle of rain. But when you repeat that thought over and over, it's like a steady downpour, carving a deep channel that becomes the natural, default path for your mind to follow. Okay, so how do we actually do this? How do we become the architects of these new mental highways? Well, it's not about wishful thinking. It's about engineering, and that all starts with a few simple but really powerful rules for making affirmations that actually work. Rule number 1, and this one is absolutely crucial. Your subconscious only understands right now. It lives in the present. So saying, I will be confident, well, that just keeps your goal forever out there in the future. But when you state, I am confident, you're framing it as a present reality, a fact your subconscious can get to work on immediately. Second, always frame your affirmations in the positive. Here's why. Your brain doesn't really process negatives very well. If you say, I won't eat junk food, guess what your brain is picturing? Junk food. Instead, saying, I nourish my body with healthy food gives your mind this positive, inspiring image to lock onto. And to make your affirmations even more powerful, keep these principles in mind. Always start with I or I am to make it personal. Be specific and, oh my gosh, be consistent. This isn't a one-and-done thing, it's a daily practice. Try to master one new belief before you start moving on to the next one. Okay, now here's a pro tip that can totally amplify your results. It turns out it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Just a tiny little shift in emphasis can send a completely different message to your subconscious. For instance, if you say, I create my future, you're telling your subconscious that you are not just a passenger here. You are the architect. You are actively building your life with every single thing you do. It gives you this powerful sense of agency. Now, let's switch the emphasis. I create my future. This reinforces that you are in the driver's seat. Not your job, not your past, not your circumstances. No, it's your life, and you hold the power to shape it. And finally, try putting the focus on actions. I create my future based on the actions I take now. This grounds the entire belief in this present moment. It's a powerful reminder that your future isn't built on wishes. It's built on the real, tangible steps you take today. All right, so you've crafted the perfect affirmation. Now what? How do you get it past that little gatekeeper, that critical, conscious mind of yours? Let's look at a few advanced techniques that will totally supercharge your practice. First up is mirror work. Now, I know this can feel a little weird at first, but it is so powerful. Think about it. The most important conversations we have are usually eye to eye. By looking yourself right in the eye and stating your affirmation, you're sending a direct, undeniable message straight to your subconscious.
Another fantastic tool is the vision board. Remember how we said your subconscious is highly visual? It thinks in pictures, not just words. So by creating a collage of your goals, that dream car, that feeling of health, you're basically giving your subconscious a clear, visual blueprint to start building from.
And never, ever underestimate the power of multi-sensory repetition. Writing your affirmations down over and over again engages your brain in a different way. And singing or chanting them, that's a brilliant hack. The rhythm and melody can help the message just sail right past your logical mind and sink in deep.
So we've gone on quite a journey here, right? We started with understanding how our subconscious scripts are running our lives, and now we've learned how we can consciously become the programmers, rewriting that code with our own intentional affirmations.
The ultimate takeaway is this. You are holding the architect's tools. Your words, especially when you say them with feeling and belief, are the actual blueprints for the life you're building. When you change your inner script, you will fundamentally change your outer world.
And that brings us to the final, and honestly, the most important question of all. The power is officially in your hands. So, what is the one belief you are ready to transform, starting right now? Thanks for joining us.